Hello there, everyone. This is Pastor Larry. Apparently, I have to move my phone. I'm sorry about that. Hopefully, this will work. Trying to get my act together here. Well, apparently, I can't go live unless my phone is this way. I didn't know that, so I'm using my phone today. Well, thank you for joining me today for this 11 at 11, and I'm glad to be here. We used scripture springboarding today from last Sunday from Genesis 1:1. In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth, the most controversial scripture in all of the Bible. So we began by taking a look at the fact that creation, God as creator, relates to God as authority. So because he's created everything, he has authority. When I'm in my shop and I build a cabinet or I build a piece of furniture for someone or I make something, I don't know if that focus is right. When I make it, I have every prerogative to use that. I didn't really make it. The fact of the matter is, I couldn't have gotten the wood, the materials, unless I had gone to Blackstock Lumber or Brookdale or, Miners Lumber or some place that sells real lumber, unlike Home Depot or Lowe's. Did I say that out loud? Sorry. If I hadn't gone down there and run it through my plane and all of that, I couldn't have got it. But wait, I wouldn't have got it unless a logger had gone up and cut the tree down and brought it to the mill and milled it into boards that I could plane. Oh, but wait a second. The logger could not have gotten it unless reforestation hadn't happened and there wasn't trees planted. But wait a second. That wouldn't have happened if there wasn't ground. Wait a minute. Where did the ground come from? Well, obviously, the answer to it is all encompassing one fact. God is creator. We took a comparison look at so many thoughts from the atheistic world in our day and our culture, and the contemporary ones anyway. And the logic is that creation just came to be on its own, or the aliens seeded life here. And I got to tell you, that's real brilliant, right? The fact of the matter is, God is creator. The power of the message on Sunday really is this fact, that the power of God as creator makes him the authority. We don't like authority much. In fact, we push against authority quite often. But the concept of the theological truth that God is creator brings us to realize that unless we understand his authority, we really can't have any freedom or joy. Being under God's authority is being under his protection, right? It's like an umbrella. Those of us in the Northwest don't really ever use umbrellas, even though it rains here more than anywhere else in the United States. We're just used to getting wet. But imagine it was raining severely, and I was in the Midwest where they love to use umbrellas. And I was there, and I didn't have my umbrella. I would be subject to the weather, whatever that was happening, whether it was golf-size hail or whatever. Not that my umbrella could stop that. But if it was raining hard, I would be under the protection from getting wet from the elements because of the umbrella. An umbrella is very much like authority. When we're under authority, we give the responsibility to God for everything that happens. When we are able to, in life, trust God with our circumstances, it means we're also going to trust him with the results. In other words, when I pray, if I can trust God with the results, I have just embraced life's greatest shortcut to worry, right? Why? Because I believe he's creator and he is all authority. He has all authority over my life. He can do whatever he wills and wants with it. And I desire to be under that kind of power. What kind of ignorant person would I be if I didn't recognize that authority comes from God? If I did understand that, I would be so ignorant and so out of my mind if I didn't trust him completely with every part of my life. Yet Some people don't. We don't trust him with our relationships or our finances. This is equated to the worldview as well. I mean, we really can't blame the world for not believing in Creator, and we can't get mad at the world when they act the way that they do and condoning same-sex marriages, or whether they are touting the ideals of abortion or some other societal ill that we dislike so much, perhaps. We can't blame them for that. They are out in the elements without an umbrella. They have chosen their own protection, and it doesn't work very well. But as for us, we understand that when we trust God, we're trusting him with the results, that no matter what happens. Understanding that authority is also one of the key elements to witnessing to those in your life that are far from God. A lot of people resist God because of ideas creator. Because if you give God kudos for being creator, we must recognize that he is authority. And people are just saying that they don't want to trust him or don't want to believe in him because they don't like to be under authority. They believe that they will have to change their life rather than understanding that God changes us. And it's a beautiful thing. So anyway, I hope this encouraged you today. Just a short little Devo. But to let us know and understand that God is creator also makes us under the protection of his authority. And I hope today you're able to trust him with that and be blessed today knowing that he's in control. Trust God with the results. He knows what he's doing. God bless you.